Star Wars Jedi Survivor is one of the more anticipated sequels in the Star Wars franchise in a long time. Cal Kestis returns 5 years later, still battling the Empire alongside old friends and new ones. We know some characters that appear, but what about the newcomers? Who could potentially appear based on everything we know about the franchise? Let's take a closer look ahead of its launch on April 28th for Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and PC. Junda.
My name is Junda, and this is my captain, DRitus.
How you doing? Yeah, the Mantis is my ship, but you better pay attention to this lady here.
Present in the first game in the novel Jedi Battle Scars, Junda started as a Jedi Padawan just like Cal. She would become a Jedi Knight and Seeker, taking on Trilla Siduri as an apprentice. Unfortunately, when Order 66 happened, the two fought to survive and protect several Jedi younglings. Cere was eventually captured and tortured, leading to Trilla being captured and turned into an Inquisitor. Cere would then turn to the dark side in her rage and escape before severing her connection to the Force, and the rest is history. At the end of Jedi Fallen Order, Cere would take up the mantle of Jedi Knight once more. After making amends with Trilla, who unfortunately died, she and Cal would battle Darth Vader before eventually escaping Fortress Inquisitorius. In Jedi Survivor, her appearance and attire are pretty different, and the lack of footage of her fighting seems to imply a more passive approach this time. Nevertheless, she still supports and cares for Cal and the Mantis crew. BD1.
Hey, BD1. I'm Cal.
Even before the announcement trailer for Jedi Survivor, BD1's return seemed a given. As Cal's companion throughout Jedi Fallen Order, he dispenses stim packs, surveys surroundings and enemies, and helps to rappel down zip lines. It's hard to predict his abilities and eventual fate in the sequel, but one hopes he makes it out unscathed. DRitus. The beloved captain of the Stinger Mantis returns with some extra wear and tear than some may remember. Meeting with Junda after Order 66, serving as a cook and pilot, he was enlisted to help restore the Jedi Order, which involved finding Eno Cordova's holocron. The duo eventually met Cal Kestis on Braca, and after much adventuring, including a run-in with the Haxian Brood Syndicate that Grease owed money to, they found the holocron. Even with their mission complete, the group stayed together and continued their journey on the Mantis. In Jedi Battle Scars, they would encounter the fifth brother on Mercana. After Cal was rendered unconscious in their fight, Cere fought the Inquisitor while Grease tried to help Cal. In the middle of the chaos, the fifth brother attempted to kill Cal, but Grease jumped in between, losing his arm. Cere held the fifth brother at bay, revived Cal, and the two retreated to help Grease. Grease has a robot arm in Jedi Survivor, but appears as endearing as ever. Marin.
I will join you.
You will?
I've spent years waiting for a chance to avenge my sisters. I'm finished waiting. I wish to fight by your side.
Part of the Night Sisters on Dathomir, Marin is a survivor of the Clone Wars and believed the Jedi to be responsible, though it was actually General Grievous, due to the manipulation of Terran Malicos. When Cal arrived and went up against Malicos, Marin realized the deception, but sought to attack both. Eventually, she would side with Cal upon learning of his past. After defeating Malicos, she joined the crew of the Mantis and helped them find the holocron. In Jedi Battle Scars, she helps Cal fight against the fifth brother, catching the latter's lightsaber in her hand. With the latest story trailer for Jedi Survivor, which sees Marin using what seems to be Force Push, it's assumed that she has some affinity with the Force. Regardless, she's still a close ally to Cal, helping in battles as an AI companion. Possible High Republic Jedi. The most mysterious character teased thus far, this Jedi was seen in the very first trailer, hanging out in a Bacta tank. Subsequent trailers see him with Ravis, and upon meeting Cal, he blames him for letting the galaxy fall to this unworthy machine of an empire. Several fans have noted the High Republic logo on his clothes and the lightsaber on his belt, so there's no doubt of his Jedi origins. But given the age of the High Republic, what exactly is he doing in the Jedi Survivor era, and what are his plans? Time will tell. Ravis. Seemingly allied with this unknown Jedi is Ravis, a member of the Jedi. Nearly annihilated by the Sith Empire thousands of years ago, they have a very long lifespan, which can lead to psychosis. Despite having a large frame, Jedi actually don't have a form due to the lack of bones, and use armor to encase themselves. Ravis is part of the Bedlam Raiders, potentially leading them as he orders Cal killed. Though there is respect for the latter's strength, one has to wonder about his association with the Jedi from the Bacta tank. Bodhi. For all of his appearances till now, Bodhi is probably as mysterious as the unknown Jedi seen in the Bacta tank. Yes, he's a mercenary and allies with Cal Kestis and the Mantis crew, but that's all we know. The developer said he and Cal have a special bond, and they're almost like brothers. Bodhi also helps out in combat occasionally, using blasters and a jetpack. One hopes his story, or lack thereof so far, doesn't lead to a surprise betrayal at some point, but you can never be too sure. Darth Vader. Appearing at the end of Jedi Fallen Order and pretty much stealing the show, Darth Vader needs no introduction. He dispensed Cal and felt slightly perturbed by Seer. You could argue that the two managed to escape and that Vader let them live. Around the same year as Jedi Survivor, he's dealing with Obi-Wan Kenobi, so it's unknown whether he has time to battle Cal and his friends again. Nevertheless, a rematch, this time with Cal being stronger, would be amazing. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Former master to Anakin Skywalker, the legendary Jedi Knight received his own Disney Plus TV show recently, coincidentally taking place around the same time as Jedi Survivor. It led some to believe he could run into Cal Kestis at some point in the game. While nothing is confirmed, there have been subtle hints. Ewan McGregor, who plays Kenobi on the show, said that director Deborah Chow knows how everything is connected. Because now Star Wars has become, it's the movies, but it's also TV shows, it's computer games, it's novels, it's cartoons, books, comics, and all of the storylines have to sort of match up. You can't have some fact in the video game that doesn't match up to the movie. So I would be out to sea, but she was amazing at knowing all of that stuff and guiding the writers as well with that, he said on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Again, not hard confirmation, but it's interesting that video games, when the most recent one that can tie into the show is Jedi Survivor. Emperor Palpatine. It's pure speculation, but fun all the same. How could you possibly top Cal Kestis battling Darth Vader? Have him encounter the Emperor as well. Maybe Palpatine recognizes Cal's abilities and tries to recruit him to the dark side. He's probably pulling the strings with the Imperial Senator that Cal makes a dangerous deal with just to mess with him. Whatever the case, it would be cool to see Palpatine wreaking havoc. Darth Maul. As strange as it sounds, Darth Maul is another possible antagonist that could appear. Not only is he somewhat connected to Marin, with Talzin being his mother, but he is alive around the same time Jedi Survivor takes place. Xbox era co-founder Nick Backer reported the possibility based on rumors heard in 2021, and while that may have changed, it would certainly be a crazy moment for Cal to go one-on-one with Darth Maul. So what are your thoughts on this? Go ahead and share them in the comments below. And if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and enable all notifications by clicking the bell icon to get new video updates. We upload every day and would really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching.